Hello guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. I remain the Oversabi Tailor, always bringing to you the easiest form of sewing. Today we'll be looking at how to make this lovely classic halter neck top. Please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, kindly do so, like and share. So let's jump right into it. The first and most important thing that we need is our fabric. Here we have half yard of crepe fabric, and then from that we have our safety pin also that will help us to pass our drawstring. We have our office pins to hold pieces together while sewing, very important, followed by our chalk, then our scissors, our meter rule for joining points and making straight lines, our tape rule for our measurements, and more importantly our measurements for our dimensions that will be required. Okay, so here we have the bust for 34, we have the back width and length. We'll be looking at it as we apply them. Alright, so the first thing to do is to fold our fabric into two, and as usual I like to work on the back piece first. So the measurement for the back, as we wrote down, is 14 inches, but we'll be adding 2 inches to it because for this design we actually have a lot of folding. So the next measurement for us to chalk down is the bust, which we said we're using 34 divided by 4, we get 8.5. Remember, we're adding our 1 inch allowance to the side like we did for the bottom. So chalking it all out, we have that shape. Another important part is the armhole. Yes, it's going to be 3 inches long, and then it will enter in a little bit by 1 inch to give it a slant. Yes, exactly like that. So having chalked that out, we will cut out our shape. Then we will use it to cut a second piece that will serve as the front. Now we've cut out the 2 pieces that we need. Now for this design, we would also have to divide the front into 2 dimensions again. So it's going to go, first one is going to be 11, then the lower part will take the remaining 5 inches. After which we've drawn this shape onto our fabric, we will cut it out. So we will have 4 pieces for the front in total, 2 large ones and 2 small ones. Alright, so we'll keep our pieces together, and then the next thing for us to do is to get out our straps for drawstring. After cutting it out, it could be as long as you want, as fat as you want. I used 2.5 inches here. So I'm opening up the pieces now for you to see what you're supposed to have as at this level. So we're going to be joining the first 2 pieces, sewing it in by 2.5 inches for both sides. I'm going to pin and I'm going to chalk so that we'll have the right measurements. Chalk like so, and I've done that for the second piece also. Yeah, okay, so I have stitched now. I'd like you to see, guys, also remember to take off your pins when you are sewing. When you're done sewing, kindly remember to remove. So we would also need to divide the back into 2. Remember that we use 11 inches for the front at the back and 5 inches for the lower part. So we'll be doing the exact same thing to the front. The only difference is we will not be dividing it straight down for the full length, just for the width. So after doing that, we're going to chalk. We'll just sew it in by 1/2 inch. So like I did for the front, I'm going to pin, and then I'm going to stitch also. Very easy, very easy. We're almost done. So I have stitched. I'm remembering to remove my pins now, guys. Please remember to use yours, to remove yours, pardon me. Alright, so after sewing it, this is what it looks like. So the next thing we're going to do is to sew it. Remember that we added the 1 inch sewing allowance, so we're going to chop that down. Another thing I'd like to mention to you is that if you want it to be fitted on your waist, you can also adapt your waist measurement to it. You can shape it in around your waist. You can take out maybe 2 more inches from the waist depending on your waist measurement. Just factor it in. Okay, so I'm pinning both sides. I have stitched and I am removing my pins. So like I mentioned in the beginning that we have a lot of folding to do for this top. So I would like to iron first before I go and fold, which is very important. It brings out the neatness in your outfits. Okay, so I iron. I press it, open the seams to give it an even and flat look. I also have to mention that there's quite some amount of ironing in this top, but the end result is definitely worth it. I can tell you that. It wouldn't take you more than 30 minutes to make this outfit. So after doing that, I'd like to also bend my straps like so. Then the next thing for us to do is to bend all the edges all round. So I have also stitched my straps. I did this because I didn't want to have to turn it. It's quite long with my safety pin. So I just stitched the edge of my straps. Okay, after I've bent the top and the bottom, the next thing we're going to have to bend now is the middle and the front. We'll just bend it in ½ inch, pretty tiny, and prepare the area where the drawstrings will be. Yes, that's where the drawstring will be. So after bending it, I'm ironing to give it a flatter look, flatter and neater outlook. After doing that, now we're at the end of our top. So the next thing to do is just to pass our drawstring through the top. Yes, like so. Very easy, guys. Please remember to subscribe if you've not, like and share, as I would bring to you more new designs. Top, skirts, pants do not require a tailor for. Just get a nice sewing machine. I'm telling you, it's a very good investment, and you'll make this in less than 20 minutes. Thank you, guys. Till I see you in my next video. Bye.